Pokemon Facts. Sunkerns are jaunty little seed-like Pokemon that love to bask in the sun. They're so adorable and full of life that they're adored by millions, even those who don't care for Pokemon. If they wandered into a stranger's garden, they're usually cared for and even adopted. It's not often they're chased out of someone's property, and even then, they're only cautioned to stay away because the owner is allergic to grass types. Raising Sunkerns is easy because they're very low maintenance. They get all the nutrients they need from the sun and the occasional rainwater. So unless you're experiencing an unusually long drought and there's no water source for miles, they can keep themselves alive. Even predators avoid them because consuming sunkerns release chemicals that causes stomach ulcers. So these Pokemon are universally regarded as the best starter Pokemon for children who want to raise their first Pokemon but are too young to bear the responsibility of keeping creatures alive. However, evolving them is another matter entirely. While most would think just waving a sunstone in their face would do the trick, it's not that easy. You must first prepare them for the evolution by keeping the sunkerns buried in the dirt for at least a week. If you don't bury the sunkerns before you evolve them, they won't be able to survive the transition because they need to be able to break out of the hard seed-like exterior. And packing them in the dirt is the best, most healthiest way to soften them up without damaging their organs. But keeping them buried is extremely difficult. Not many Pokemon enjoy being kept in the dark, much less for a week. And these Pokemon are so tenacious that they'll dig their way out of the ground if left alone. Due to the difficulty of this process, many have chosen not to evolve them. After all, why force the Pokemon to go through something they clearly don't want to? But after 5 generations of neglecting their evolution, the number of sunkerns have dwindled significantly. They needed the sunfloras to produce more seeds to maintain their population, so many Pokemon enthusiasts have made it their life's mission to create more sunfloras. Keeping the sunkerns buried required around-the-clock surveillance and incredible vigilance. If you let your mind wander for even a second, the sunkerns can squirm their way out of the ground. Make sure to pile more dirt if you catch even a whiff of them unearthing themselves, and pat it down gently so you don't hurt them in the process. You might even hear them call out softly for help, but don't let your heart waver. This is for their own good. Harden your resolve. Even if you hear them cry, don't show any weakness. Block it all out. And if you can't, neutralize your sympathy by thinking about all the people you dislike, but never take it out on the Pokemon. Make sure to take turns with other people so you can recover. Get some rest while you second-guess yourself. Have a productive cry. Once you're done, return back to your shift and continue the work. Remember, you don't do this to be thanked. You do this because it's necessary. I'm your dad's new race car bed, and this has been another episode of Pokemon Facts. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more factual Pokemon facts. Have a wonderful Pokemon Day.